Lesson 1.1 First Job Experience. Focus on grammar, past simple, negative forms and irregular forms. Watch the interaction between Jimmy and Sophia. Nice to see you again, Sophia. How are you doing today?
Nice to see you too, Jimmy. Honestly, I'm a little tired because I worked until late last night.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Actually, I wanted to review our last lesson before class, but I didn't have enough time.
No worries. We'll examine the past simple in more detail now. Read the chat between two people at work. Focus on the language marked in red.
Hey, are you around? I called your office phone, but you didn't answer.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't hear my phone. What's up?
I need a favor. I made a reservation at the Iris Hotel yesterday, but the client just canceled the trip. The strange thing is that the hotel is still charging 100% of the cost. Do you know why?
Wait a second, let me check. Okay. When you made the reservation, you didn't select the refund option. That's why the hotel is charging the total cost.
Oops, I didn't know about that option.
Oh, sorry. I didn't tell you about it. But it's fine. I can remove the charge. Give me a couple of minutes.
Thank you.
Examine the following sentences. I called your office phone, but you didn't answer. When you made the reservation, you didn't select the refund option. Do these sentences refer to present or past? They refer to the past. What do these sentences have in common? That's right. They have didn't before the main verb in its base form. Study the structure of the past simple in the negative form. We use didn't, or did not, to make negative sentences in the past simple. The structure of a negative sentence in the past is subject plus didn't plus verb in its base form. For example, sorry, I didn't hear my phone. Watch the interaction between Jimmy and Sophia.
So, we can't say I didn't work. Am I right, Jimmy?
That's right. When we make negatives in the past simple, we don't change the main verb into its past form.
Great. And I know that not all the past forms are formed by adding D or ED at the end, right?
You're correct. There are some verbs in which the past tense form is not made by adding ed at the end. Let's check them out now. Watch an extract from Sophia and Isabel's conversation.
Well, I followed my colleague's advice about how to talk diplomatically to the client. I told him that I could complete the design for him on Monday afternoon. Finally, he understood the situation and everything worked out well.
Analyse the conversation in more depth. Look at the verbs in blue. You know that they are in the past because they finish in ed, right? Now, pay attention to the verbs in green. They are also in the past, but they have unique forms, very different from their infinitives. These are called irregular verbs. Study how irregular verbs work. Irregular verbs are verbs which may change their past forms completely and, unlike the regular verbs, don't follow the ed rule to make the past forms. For example, the past tense of the verb tell is told. The past tense of the verb understand is understood. Remember that irregular verbs follow the same rules as regular verbs when making affirmative, interrogative, and negative sentences. These are only some examples of irregular verbs. There are many more. Is it clearer now, Sophia?
Yes, much clearer. I have a lot to study now.
It gets easier with practice. Test yourself. Answer the following questions. Sentence completion. Choose the alternative that best completes the sentence. Correct. You are correct. You are cool. Try again. Correct. You are correct. You are cool. The lesson is concluded.